There are a variety of ways to read the Scriptures. You can read a large amount in order to gain a sense of the overall story, taking a yearly Bible reading plan, for example. Sometimes you want to really dig in and find that you're going to study a full chapter or a book. But often the best way forward is to do what I call devotional reading. Devotional reading takes a small passage of Scripture and then seeks to reflect on it and interact personally with it. Devotional reading starts with finding a time and a place. Finding maybe 10 or 15 minutes in your day and a place where you can feel that you can pray and be free from distractions. After that, you need to select a passage of Scripture. Pick something that you feel is going to speak to you, a book that you feel interested in and want to get something out of, and then choose a chapter or maybe even a portion of a chapter and read it. After that, I invite you to try the SOAP process. Let me show you what I mean by that. Well, in our example, let's consider that we have chosen to study James chapter 1. What you find with the book of James is that it's very rich. And in fact, as you start it, you might realize that the first 4 verses might be enough for devotional reading. Now, the SOAP process is an acronym, and the S stands for Scripture. What that means is look over the passage, read, take it in, and perhaps if you have a journal, you might want to write down, or you might just mentally focus on one verse or one idea. In our example, maybe it's this section here. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds. That might be the area that you realize is the focus that you want to have for Scripture. You want to write that down. O is for observation. And here you might just write down some of your observations. It could be as simple as, I need to have a positive attitude when things go bad because God is using it to shape my life. Here you're just observing what is being said. A is for application. And application says, how does this apply to my life right now? Now maybe you're going through a time at work where you're finding that there's some difficulties and you think, I need to shape my attitude at work. The final aspect is P. P is for prayer. And prayer is taking what you've just read and talking to God about it. What I've been doing lately in my journal is just writing down the S part, writing out the verse that I find most appealing to me at the time, that I think that God is speaking to me through. And then the rest of it, the observation, the application, and the prayer, I do more mentally or just verbally as I pray to God. So that's devotional reading. It's a simple reflection on Scripture, more personal, more prayerful, not trying to learn a lot and understand everything, but trying to find one thing in which God is speaking to you that day.